New Sony camera, boys. Is this the one? Sony's only good if they have an S or an R on the camera. Well, sorry, it's the a7V, the base model. I heard that they delayed this camera for a month to add every single feature that the R6 III had to it to make it competitive. Like how you added IBIS to the C50. I'd never consider making a new camera these days with micro HDMI. Yep, it's the a7V, and it uses the best body ever that we came out with 3 years ago with the a7R5. Same body, no updates. Interesting. Well, not quite the same. The finger grip has been shaved down slightly. Sir, I always say, why mess with the ergonomics of a camera if they are perfect? Says the guy who makes cameras that people don't even use, they just collect. Says the gentleman who only releases cameras in medium format or APS-C and refuses to release them in full frame. He's got a point there. I can't help it that no one wants full frame. I think we all want that. What about a medium format camera instead? I would also take that. For $16,000. Ooh, never mind. But where's the RAW? Everybody loves RAW. Nobody needs internal RAW. Everyone gets every flavor of RAW with my cameras. Me too, guys, as long as you like ProRes RAW. And did I mention that we have OpenGate? OpenGate, that's right, Sony. How is the OpenGate on the a7V? This is a feature that so many filmmakers have been asking for so long at this point. I'm sure that you've included it. Yes, Sony, Cowboy, tell us about the OpenGate. You know, we just added that to the R6 III and C50, and it's a huge success and works flawlessly, as long as you film in 7K. You know, we at Sony are here to give you what you need, not necessarily what you want. Oh, here he goes again. They didn't include it, did they? Even I have OpenGate, bro, but no IBIS when shooting in RAW, right, Canon? IBIS adds so many wobbles to the footage. Real filmmakers don't need that. Your cameras are the only ones that do that. Besides, people don't need OpenGate or resolutions higher than 4K. This is a bit underwhelming, Sony. I gotta say, people have been waiting on this camera for 4 years now. I think they wanted something new. But it doesn't have a crop in 4K 60 if you disable the noise cancellation. I haven't had a crop for years, Slim. And overheating? Never mind, Tex, let's not talk about that. How much of a crop? You know, some people like a crop. An APS-C size sensor is the perfect size for a cinema camera, so who cares if it has a crop anyways? Like I said, no crop in 4K 60, and it can also film in 4K 120, which is pretty magical. Magic, you say? Like the magic of RAW video? Let's keep on topic. Back to overheating. Does the fan keep it cool? What fan? Not all cameras need a fan. Some filmmakers love having recording time limits. Creativity thrives under constraints. I don't know if that philosophy applies to this situation. Don't the new Panasonic cameras overheat and they have a fan? We fixed that with a firmware update. Kinda. Did you chaps know that my cameras have a lot of fans? Why, back in 1869 when great-grandpa Ernie started the company, he had, okay, grandpa, let's get you to bed. Max resolution of 4K, no internal RAW, no fan. Did you just steal my clipboard? The point that these other esteemed gentlemen are trying to make is that the Alpha 7V is a bit underwhelming, especially whenever you compare it to competition from such a storied company like myself. Sony, I'd like to give you my hammer. I think you deserve it. I don't need a hammer. This is a very competent camera. People are going to love it. Are we sure about that? I don't know if we're sure about that. I know what I'm sure of. The a7S4 is gonna have to do a lot more than this if it wants to be competitive. Y'all only became competitive after you went out and bought a cinema camera company. Ha! A cinema camera company that cannot hope to compare to the raw filmmaking capabilities and power of Da Vinci himself. We are not getting into a Blackmagic RAW versus Red RAW argument right now. I would actually love to see this right now. Me too. Gentlemen, let's not get distracted. Nikon and Canon bring up fair points. Sony, it's very simple. Simply dig under the couch cushions for some spare change and purchase Ari. I hear that they're another fine German company that's looking to be bought right now. Oh, so Nikon can make Red cameras and Sony can make Alexas? Certainly, and I will continue to create heirlooms that people will pass down to their children. How much could it cost anyways? $1 or $2 million? I think they are a bit more than that. Maybe add a few zeros to that number or change the M to a B. B for billions and B-Raw. I'm going back to bird photography. Does anyone want a new kit lens? We made a new kit lens. Anyone? Hey, thank you so much for watching this. I've never done a camera comedy video quite like this, and I would love to hear your feedback on how I could improve it as a series going forward. Do you like the characters? Which ones are your favorite? Which ones could I improve? And also, how are the accents? Those are tough, so I may end up just dropping them all together. Maybe not Canons though, because I am from Texas, so that southern drawl can come out rather naturally for me. I don't know. Anyways, I'm hoping to make more of these videos as long as you enjoy them. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.